Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 5th of August, 2024, the day when my new PC arrived late, and we had insane amounts of technical issues, but we got it running essentially by the end of the streams. In a nutshell, today, the podcast, I talked all about all the technical stuff that you guys had told me about PCs in the last day since I announced that I was going to be getting a gaming PC gifted to me by a fan. And so, basically, I got an education on the stuff that's in this PC and everything in the last 24 to 48 hours and, learned a bunch. And we talked all about it and stuff on the podcast today. First stream, we were waiting for this PC to arrive, and I had a big problem. My receiver that I've used for my Astro A40 headphones from back in the day that I haven't used in many years, but I use that receiver in order to get audio in my wireless neck phones for PS5 and PC. It works fine without that receiver on Xbox because Xbox has dual audio out, but the others don't. And so the problem is the receiver stopped working, which means I couldn't play Street Fighter 6 on PS5 with these, nor could I get any audio out of my PS5. And I was like, that's not good. So what am I going to do? And I was very confused as to what to do. I spent almost over an hour to an hour and a half searching my house for either a long enough stereo cable to get audio out of my TV's headphone jack or an audio coupler. I couldn't find either. And so basically I said, well, I guess what I'm going to have to do then for about an hour that I had left on stream to play Street Fighter 6 was just try using the speakers on my TV, which I had never used before. So I turned them up to like 30 out of 100, and I started playing Street Fighter, and it sounded great. I was like, wow, the acoustics in the office sound good because it bounces the audio off the back wall, and it sounded great, like pseudo surround sound. I was like, this sounds better than my neck phones. To my surprise, everyone on stream's like, we don't hear it at all. I was like, wait, what? You're telling me I can play games on my TV with those really good Sony speakers that are installed in that TV, and you don't hear it? And everyone's like, we don't hear it. So I don't need the neck phones anymore. No, I don't. Well, that was an epiphany. So now these essentially don't need to be used ever again. I can just listen to my speakers on my TV. Sounds like an improvement. Okay. So I played about an hour of Zangief, and then I had dinner, and during dinner, the PC got delivered. Okay. So for tonight, the late stream, I introduced the PC on stream, showed you what it was. I went over there and I hooked it up. I turned it on. You got to see the lights on camera and everything. And then the problem started. I couldn't get the Ethernet to work with it. It took me upwards of over an hour to figure out what was wrong, and we still don't know what was wrong. I updated drivers with the BIOS. I restarted all my internet here in the house, and then finally, after like trying 10 things, it just worked. So we actually don't know what the problem was, but the Ethernet worked. That allow us to do the Windows updates. That allow us to do the NVIDIA driver updates. That allow us to install Steam, and then Steam wouldn't work. I was like, why isn't Steam working? And it took me almost an hour to figure out why Steam wasn't working. So we figured that out. Then after that, we finally installed Street Fighter 6, and it was already 10 p.m. So basically, we spent 2.5 hours arduously troubleshooting problems with the PC to get it to work. The good news is by the end of the stream, the PC works, but we wasted 2.5 hours essentially. I played maybe 15 minutes of Street Fighter 6, casual play. It looks great. People were saying they were noticing frame stutters and stuff. Now, I play on PS5, so I don't think I really noticed it. It was running fine for me, but people are saying something about compiling of shaders. I don't know what that means. So I don't actually know what was going on with the compiling of shaders. Maybe it needs to compile shaders, it'll run better. I hope so. So tomorrow, what I'm hoping is people will help me, because if it needs to compile shaders, maybe I can have it do that during the podcast while we're talking. And then after that, I could play Street Fighter 6, because I didn't really get to play it all today. I played 1 hour with Zangief on PS5, and I played 10 minutes of matches casual play, and I was very disappointed. Like, man, this sucks. So yeah, tomorrow, podcast, maybe we'll even end the podcast early, and then I'll jump into Street Fighter 6 with all the characters I'm good with and try to rank them up, get the placement matches, maybe even get to Master. That would be great. We'll see, all right? So the main stream tomorrow is the podcast and Street Fighter 6. But keep in mind, I don't have a late stream tomorrow night. Why? Because tomorrow night, I'm going to be on the Kino Casino podcast. So I've already foregone my late stream tomorrow. So it kind of sucks because I really wanted to play on the PC, and now I get to play one stream, and then I'm already out of it. And, you know, listen, that's on me. I committed to being on the show. Nothing against those guys whatsoever. But it just sucks that with the situation, the PC got delivered so late today, and then we had so many technical difficulties, it took forever to get it going. All right? Tomorrow should be better, but it's only one stream. Please come by. Please hang out and support that one stream. I'm sure you guys want to see me playing Street Fighter 6 on the PC for the first time, right? So that'll be great. And if I can compile these shaders or whatever and make it be 100% perfect, that'll be great. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Okay? So thank you all for being patient today. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties and the rage during it. Looks like we've gotten through them. And tomorrow will be the first real stream of Street Fighter 6. Okay? It should be neat. It should be fun. I don't need to wear these, which is great. It's going to be an interesting experience. I hope you'll join me for it. Okay? Guys, thank you so much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.